Did y'all have a good Thanksgiving? Did you watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? It was your homework assignment, so I hope you did. I caught most of it. We turned it on a little bit late, so I think I saw like 3/4 of it. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to go through and just rank all of the balloons that I saw. But really quick, before we do that, there's an update on the Minnesota flags. They have selected their final 6. These are the finalists. I'm okay with them. A lot of people are like really hating on these, like violently hating on them. Welcome to the internet, right? These are not that bad. I really like this one up in the corner. I think I even talked about this one in the video. I also like this one down here. Now that's a lot of fun. I mean, can we get something fun like that, please? I don't like this one. I think this is the only one I don't really like. Other than that, I'm fine with any of these. Whatever. But we'll see, you know, we'll update you maybe when they finally decide. Back to the parade now. We got a tier list set up, instant classic, all the way down to do not bring back. Okay, so let's just dive into it. I know there are more things than just the balloons, but that's kind of just what I want to talk about is the balloons. Unless it's Tom Turkey. Look at this beast. Look at this man. Look how crazy. The googly eyes. I don't trust Tom Turkey. His whole eyeball moves when he blinks. There it goes. He's just looking. What is that? Every time I blink, I go like this. But Tom Turkey, let's not beat around the bush. Tom Turkey is an instant classic. He's been around forever. That's my guy. Okay, I love Tom. Let's go to the first actual balloon here. The first balloon, Snoopy. Come on, Snoopy? The Peanuts? Charlie Brown? You gotta love this. Okay, so Snoopy, oh, look at this fella. Snoopy caught his hat on a tree and popped. That happened to so many of the balloons this year. In my Thanksgiving Day Parade video on my main channel that I posted, I predicted that Pillsbury Doughboy was gonna pop, and pretty much every balloon except for Pillsbury Doughboy seems like it popped. No, there were like 4 or 5, I think, that actually popped, so we'll keep an eye on those. But Snoopy, what do I think about Snoopy? Let's see, what do we got? Cool and memorable. You know, Snoopy is kind of cool and memorable. It's been around for a while. Also, this one is like a little adventure and it's got Woodstock on there. Yeah, I'm going to remember Snoopy, but is the balloon a classic? I don't know. I think it's cool and memorable. Let's not get carried away. We'll drop you right there. I think that's fair. This next balloon, it got me feeling some type of way. Check this out. Look at Smokey the Bear. Look, they made him ripped. He looks toned. I'm going to say something. And I hope it's not offensive in any way. He looks like Robin Williams. This is a good-looking bear. Look at him, a big old scary shovel. Only you can prevent forest fires. And I'm gonna make sure you do. Smokey looks out for the forest. He's intimidating. Look at how big too, just a big scary guy. I'm a fan of this. I am a fan of this. Dude, not only do I not feel nothing, I feel something. I really do. Smokey, the instant classic. Dude, the internet's gonna thirst over that forever. Look how sexy he is. Instant classic Smokey the Bear. I was looking it up because I wanted to know how you get in the parade. And it said that you have to pay $190,000 to have your balloon manufactured. And then there's extra fees like the cost of helium and the parade fee, whatever. But it ends up being around, I don't know, like $250,000 to have a balloon in the parade. And then if you keep the same balloon next year, the price goes down significantly. But I was thinking like, why do more people not do this? This is a way better advertisement than just a commercial, and filming and putting a commercial on primetime TV costs way more than that. I mean, this just seems like a no-brainer. Why are people not doing balloons in the parade? They must be really picky about who they accept. But Smokey the Bear snuck in there. Okay, what else do we got? Another balloon that popped. It suffered a dire fate. Look at this hand on Mr. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. This is a creepy looking guy too. He's like, I'm gonna get ya. Oh, he's touching the cheese. They got the cheese. I didn't even notice this. Huh. I don't know though. This isn't really doing much for me. It's unfortunate there's so many balloons. I think they all popped on like the same tree in Central Park. I don't love it. It's kind of plain. I don't feel it. I'm not really feeling it. I won't put it in the not worth the money category because this could be a horrifying balloon. If he stood up tall and extended all the way, that's a 100-foot balloon at least. He would be a menace. He would be horrifying. And I want to stretch him out, guys. What are we afraid of? Stretch him out. Let's see what he does. If he comes back next year, I want to see his legs extended. The hand up close. Just shredded him. God. It's too bad. It's really too bad. And next we got Bluey. I haven't watched Bluey yet. At some point I'll watch Bluey with my kid, but I want to actually, people say that it's a great show, so I want to actually watch it. So we'll wait till he's a little bit older to dive into that. But the balloon, on the other hand, let's see, what do we think? It's a little bit smaller than the others. You know, it's not quite as much mass. It is cute. I mean, it's accurate to what Bluey looks like on the show. It's just, I don't know. It's okay, I guess. What do we do? I mean, it's not worth the money. I mean, that's harsh to say it's not worth the money, but it's just like not really doing much for me, I don't think. We used to go watch the monster trucks when they came to town, and Bluey just reminds me of like, there were sometimes some filler trucks in there that, you know, you got Gravedigger, Monster Mutt, there was that Bull. Those were the guys, you know what I mean? And Bluey just he feels like one of the extras that was just there to fill up space. So make her a nice big old doggy, and then we'll talk. See, now what is this? What are we doing? This is like an NFT thing. I didn't even know what this was. I had to look it up. Cool Cats NFT project? Get the heck out of here. What is this? Some crypto shit? I'm not even gonna entertain it. Yeah, it's now one of those guys. What's this thing? Get it out of here. Don't bring it back. We don't want the NFTs. Get it. Don't bring it back. Now, Baby Shark. I mean, it goes without saying, but Corbin loves Baby Shark. Wow, what an underwhelming balloon, though. It's small like Bluey, but it's just kind of goofy looking. It looks like they didn't put enough. None of this means anything, but it looks like they didn't put as much effort into this one as they do the other ones. But I mean, whatever. What are you going to do? It's a Baby Shark. Oh, man. I think we've got our first not worth the money. But, you know, all the little kids that saw this probably went nuts. It's Baby Shark. They love Baby Shark. For me, you know, maybe not worth the money, but Baby Shark as a brand is worth $10 bajillion. So they can spend however much they want on anything and they're still good. Speaking of a thing that's worth $10 bajillion, here comes SpongeBob and Gary. Now look at this. Gary's staring us down. He looks crazed, but I think it looks a little weird. It's that weird uncanny valley vibe going on with this balloon. And the fact that he's looking straight down at his handlers, like, I just wouldn't want to be directly underneath this. And here we go. We're about to be underneath it. Oh, God. They both look so insane. Gary and SpongeBob. I actually don't like this balloon. Where do I put this one? Because it's not, I feel nothing. I feel scared. But I guess that's the closest thing I can just put it. I feel nothing. I don't love this one. It's cool, though. You know, it is a little bit more intricate than the other ones. Oh, maybe I've talked myself into this. This is cool and memorable. It is cool and memorable. Let's move it up. I like that one, actually. Now, this one's so bizarre. This is from Sinclair, the gas stations, the oil company. They got their dinosaurs, which, by the way, you ever drive past one of those gas stations and they got a dinosaur statue out front? You gotta sit on it and take a picture. And that's pure Americana. But this is a quite cute balloon, actually. I like how it's like the SpongeBob one where it's the character and then they got someone riding on their back, but it's more inviting. It's more friendly. It's chill. It's just a nice thing to do. I actually really like this. And as far as I know, the Sinclair balloon is kind of iconic in the parade. This might be a controversial take, but I think this might be an instant classic. I feel like this one's just going to keep coming back. I think it's fun. It's cute. It looks like a Pixar parade balloon, but it's not. It's just a oil company. Instant classic. These takes feel pretty hot today. I got to be honest. I don't even know if I agree with my own opinions. But we soldier on. Who's this fella? Leo the Lizard? Now I saw this was like a new Netflix movie. I'm sure Corbin would love to watch this. He looks exhausted. Look at how tired he looks. He's been up for many hours. Something I'm noticing, what kind of parade is this? They don't even throw candy. Where's all the candy? That's like the best part of a parade. I know that would be a disaster, whatever, logistically. It's fun. You gotta have candy at a parade. Look at this shot. This looks like a horror movie. Oh no, it's slowly focusing on him. Here he comes. This is kind of fun. He's just a big old plump guy. Yeah, I like the big old plump guy. This is cute. Now, if the character ends up being popular, I could see this squeezing into the cool and memorable section. I like him. Here comes Goku. Now come on, this is a good balloon. Look at how many details they got. You can see his muscles peeking out over his shirt. The hair, that hair. Come on. This balloon is awesome. Everything about this is so good. They just killed it with this. They freaking knocked it out of the park. Huge fan of the Goku balloon. It's so good. That's an instant classic. No question about it. Booyah. I'm glad that we're looking top heavy. They did a pretty decent job with the balloons this year. Shout out Macy's. Okay, I know we're not talking about floats, but this one was just so silly to see. It's just a bunch of bowling pins and a bowling ball, and their sign just says, "Go bowling." What even is this? I think on TV they said the guy is some kind of world record holder or professional of some kind. Was this a gift? Did he pay $250,000 to be in the parade with this little ball that rolls all over? It's just so funny. I'd love to know the backstory. And I could easily look it up. I could, but I'm just not going to. I want to not know. I'd rather not know. Look out. Whoa. Oh man, I want to cruise around in that. There he is. The legend. Let's get a frame of him with his eyes open, huh? What a guy. Go bowling. Do it. Go bowling. Bowling is fun. Now we got the legend, Ronald McDonald. It's different than the other ones I've seen. He's holding a heart now. A lot of the time he's just kind of floating along like Superman almost. He is... I mean, he's a cultural icon. So, I mean, the balloon has been around forever. So it's easy to say, oh, instant classic, right? But it's just a little updated version. I'm just going to bump it down a little bit. Cool and memorable. You know, I don't know why. I just don't want to put it in instant classic. I want to save that for the balloons that I really like. And Ronald McDonald, you know, it's cool. There's some fun details there, but you know, I don't know. What's next? Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol. What, do you got a jetpack on? It's kind of the same way I feel about Bluey. It looks like the character, obviously. I think maybe I don't feel much. He did survive. He didn't get popped, so that's good. I think it's just going to slide into the I feel nothing category, unfortunately. Here we go. Our secret weapon of war, the Minion. Now, when I saw this one go by on TV, me and my wife both thought he was holding a real guy there. Look at this guy. That looks like a human swinging their legs. But it's not. It's just some kind of motorized thing. Wait, did that clown just throw candy? They are throwing candy. What am I talking about? I don't know anything. They're throwing candy over here. My one complaint about the parade wasn't even real. I'm just making things up in my head. This is awesome. Look at this freaking... Wait, is that Gru? Oh my goodness, I think it is. He's holding Gru. Maybe. I can't really tell. Instant classic. Right? Right, guys? Who am I talking to? I think they're just going to keep bringing this back. Somehow the Minions have cemented themselves in pop culture. Yeah, they'll just keep bringing that one back until the end of time, I think. It just looks so good. Look at the detail on this eyeball. Amazing. All right, we have another victim of the Central Park tree. This guy's name is Uncle Dan, I believe. There he is, Uncle Dan. And he's from a new movie. He's got a little sub sandwich and he caught his wing and deflated, unfortunately. This could be a pretty fun balloon. I don't think anyone's going to remember this next year, though. It cemented itself in history, being a balloon that popped on the parade. There's going to be lists about that forever. Oh, the history of balloons popping in the parade. I even talked about it in the video I made. So, you know, Uncle Dan will survive the test of time. I do think that it was money well spent because now families that saw this are going to be like, oh, what's Uncle Dan? Oh, is that a movie? Well, I'll look it up. So I don't think it was a waste of money, but it's not really doing a whole lot for me. Here comes the legend himself, little Grogu, Baby Yoda. And they even have the little ball, the shifter ball thingy, little bonus balloon for you. Wonder if they had to pay extra for that. Who, they? Disney? I think they can afford it. And they kept saying on the broadcast, this is the Funko Pop version of Grogu, which I thought was funny. So maybe Funko Pop is the ones that, I don't know, but I think this is adorable. This is an instant classic. I mean, how cute. It's just too cute. I can't even handle it. I gotta look away. Instant classic. No doubt about it. Oh, see, now this is upsetting. Another victim, Luffy. When I saw Luffy come through, I thought, is that just what the hat is supposed to look like? It's been a while since I've seen One Piece. I was a kid. So I thought, oh, maybe his hat is just kind of floppy like that, and the wind was blowing it around. So I was like, maybe they did it on purpose. But actually, no, Luffy was another victim of that tree. They got the cheerleaders here, and then you zoom out. Here's Luffy. He's got his hat, and then boom, caught the tree. Tore it right open. Ugh. Just too bad. And the real bummer is like this section of the parade where all of the balloons were popping is before the actual broadcast area for TV. So all these balloons were coming through with just damage done to them by the time they got to be on TV. But this one was one of the least brutal because this still looks fine. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. But now what do I think of the balloon itself? This is very cool and memorable. And man, if One Piece really blows up again, this could be an instant classic. The big hand, the big stretchy hand. Oh boy. This is a tough one. And I feel like maybe if you asked me again later, I'd change my mind. But I'm going to put this one in cool and memorable. You know, I could maybe sneak up to instant classic. Maybe time will tell. But I'm going to put it there for now. We'll see. Po from Kung Fu Panda. This is great. This is a new one this year. There were a handful of new ones. They've had Poe in the past, but they redesigned him. I think they got a new movie coming out. I'm just doing promo for Kung Fu Panda now. This is a great balloon, though. Everything about it. The pose is awesome. I think when BuzzFeed puts out their articles, I think when the New York Times puts out an article about the parade next year, the image of Poe is going to be one of the balloons that's used all the time. So I think because of that, this is an instant classic. His little pants are all stitched up, and it looks like the balloon is stitched together because of that. It all works. It's a perfectly seamless balloon. Get me up there, Poe. Boom. Okay, we only got a few left. Okay, his name is Red Titan, and they said this is from Ryan's Toy Reviews, that kid. He's got a whole world now that exists. It's called Ryan's World, I guess. And there's video games and TV shows and all kinds of stuff. And this is one of the things. It's a superhero. So this is what I'm saying, bro. If this thing, you know, it all started on YouTube, let's get a balloon in the, okay, guys, we're going to start raising money. We're going to get a struggler balloon in the parade next year, okay? Or maybe the year after. I don't know when the deadlines are. We just have to raise $250,000. I think we can do it. I think we can do it, guys. You buy enough beam, we'll get there. Actually, don't give Logan Paul any ideas. He's gonna have a big, ugly, stupid prime balloon in the parade next year. Oh, we gotta rank this. Okay, what do we think? See, I don't have any connection to this whatsoever. So I want to say that I feel nothing. It is neat. It looks good. Everything about it looks nice. It's somewhere in between these two, but I think I'm gonna drop it here. If I'm gonna put Ronald McDonald and SpongeBob and Snoopy up here, like, I don't think this doesn't belong there. It can go down here. Now, this is the guy that I thought, I put money on it. I did. I bet my entire life savings on this, and I am down horrendous right now. Pillsbury Doughboy survived. I don't know why I thought he was going to be the one to pop. I was just picturing so much poking. You know, he's always getting poked, and I thought maybe he'd get poked by a lamppost or something, and it'd be just an ironic thing. That would have been awesome. We would have talked about that forever. Now, it does seem like kind of a cop-out. You know, I'm sure when he went by, they were like, oh my goodness, what a feat. The Pillsbury Doughboy is 50 feet long or whatever. But, you know, it's mostly his hat. That's easy. That's just a hat. I don't know. I really this was the one I was most excited about. I was waiting to see what would happen with the Pillsbury Doughboy, and then nothing happened, and it was just kind of like floating by, whatever. Man, I almost want to say I feel nothing. It's not really even memorable. Oh man, was it not worth the money? Oh no. Pillsbury Doughboy, I think you belong down here. That's crazy. I did not expect this to happen. This is all just happening in the moment. I'm feeling a lot of things right now. I think I'm gonna have to take a walk. No, we just have one left. Let's knock it out. God, that sucked to do. That was like when I put North Dakota's flag in the bad tier when I ranked the flags. It just hurts. Let's move on. Let's get that taste out of our mouth. Okay, here's the finale. This is the last balloon. Little Pokemon balloon. We got Pikachu, we got Eevee, and they're on a little toboggan of sorts. And it's adorable. They're sledding. They got the scarf. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. I like it. I think this is a good balloon, but at the same time, I don't think it's doing much for me. Just, you know, because I'm a man of principle, I think because it's not doing much for me, I have to put it in the I feel nothing category. Oh, tough. This is a tough one. This one sucked to do. A lot of things that hurt my feelings, and I was the one doing it. For some reason, I thought, oh, there's gonna be like 50 balloons. There's so many balloons. It's the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And there were what, 21 balloons? Which, you know, 21 balloons, that's a lot. That's a ton of work for them to do. I just, for some reason, thought there would be so many more. I think I'm okay with a lot of these. Some of them I could go up, go down. But that's what we got today, folks. Thank you for watching. Did you watch the parade? What do you think? Huh? Did you have a parlay going of balloons that would pop? Did you see Dolly Parton at the Cowboys halftime show? Good grief. I am gonna play Facade at some point. That's not just a meme. I am gonna do it. All right, I'll talk to you again soon. See ya, bye.